Hey guys, Andrew Brown, voice of IAbaseball here. Now, I know that we have a wait yet to go before the high school season officially kicks off, but we're here to help with that wait and make it a little bit more bearable. We got the chance to hit up the one and only PBR Iowa Spring League, and we got the chance to catch up with just a few of the big names that will impact the 2025 season. It's going to be a good one, and we can't wait to get a little bit of a jump on it here. This all brought to you in part by the great folks at RDA Financial for helping to make this happen. And hey, not only, like we said, did we have a lot of great high caliber games to watch, but we had a lot of high caliber conversations. And we want to present those to you here, and right now. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. IA Baseball from the PBR Iowa Spring League. Let's get to it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Brown here once again from the PBR Spring League, and I'm with the one and only Lake Cowman. And Lake, I got to ask first and foremost, I got to say thanks for joining me here.
Yeah, for sure.
I got to ask here, we sit here after how many weeks of whether it's cold, windy, rainy, you're inside, you got another week where we're actually outdoors and it's actually baseball weather.
It's so nice. It really is. It's really good change of pace.
And I got to say, too, first off, again, a huge congrats your way. Committed to Iowa Central, committed to obviously what's a heck of a program there. They got a lot going on. Coach Astor, I think, is one of the best human beings on the planet here. So I got to ask just first and foremost, with a program like that, of all that you could have gone to, take me through just a little bit about why Iowa Central.
I think a big part of it for me is just the development. I think with they just have a really, really legit program, and I love the coaches. And yeah, I think development was a big part of it for me, and I really like the idea of going to a JUCO.
Yeah. And that too, man, have they put a lot of guys to that next level too.
Gosh, yeah.
I mean, how comforting is that for you going, I know I'm guessing, I know.
Yep. I think it's just good to be really sure. I know that I'm in good hands, and I know all the coaches really well, and I just am super excited to get working.
Oh, man. And from a program here, whether it's pitching or whether it's been hitting nationally ranked up there, by the way, I mean, the way that they shoved last year is pretty cool. But for right now, we're at the Spring League, and you guys just got done wrapping up a game. But I got to ask here, what's it like coming into the Spring League for you? You know, a guy, you are committed. You know where you're going right now, but you're still out here. You're still doing all these things. What's the pursuit for you to go to these Spring League, be part of these games, still compete, even though we're in April getting ready for the season?
Yeah, I think it's really good to just keep competing in the off season and just getting out in here and seeing pitches. I think that's an important piece for me, is just seeing as many balls as I can.
Yeah, no doubt about that here. And now, as we sit here, again, when you look in a group like this, 3Ts, man, did they bring a lot to the table. You know, Coach Shahidi, I talked to him, and you just I feel energized, and I feel like I want to go out there, but I'm not a player.
Yeah.
What's it like to be under him and really the whole organization as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, he just does a good job at what he does. He knows baseball in and out, and he just gets us fired up. And I think that's a big piece for us, is just getting going as a team. And yeah, we'll have success the more loose we are. So he does a good job loosening us up.
And that's I got to ask too, with these games, obviously we're not getting wins and losses in here. So what do you look for when you come in here personally? What are you trying to get? What's the team trying to get out of these kind of games?
I think just pushing each other and seeing the best competition in the state really is just good to see all these guys and get ready for high school season.
And speaking of which, man, you guys, there's a lot of aces, a lot of big time bats going up against. How does this help when you get to the season? Because it seems like last year, the year before, you have come into it seeming like you're in mid-season form right away. How much of this aids to that?
Yeah, big spring is really just a big part of that. I think spring is really huge for a lot of these guys. Mainly just, really good pitchers and really good hitters are getting even more ready and just getting ahead.
Oh, man. And as you get ahead, you get set, you get ready. This is a league that, again, you're going up against a lot of people's best here. And now that we sit here, we're getting closer to the season. As you mentioned, you're prepared, and ready. I do want to go ahead and rewind just a little bit as we look back at last season. I got to ask, from the beginning of the year, of questions. There are always questions of where the team will go, how far this team will go. I remember last year, early on, Bondurant Farrar, not really a great opening to the season, but then you end the season at state. How is that? It wasn't quite a roller coaster because from there you guys seem to trend up pretty well. But what was that like last season for you guys going through that and just kind of, I wouldn't say surprise everybody, but just kind of take the world by storm?
Yeah, for sure. I think we surprised a lot of people, and I think that this year it's going to be a little different just because we're more out there. And I think last year, the slow start, I mean, we just kind of had to fill in the role of seniors, really.
Yeah.
All being juniors, I think we had to just mature a little bit. And I think it's going to be really good for us this year because we're just going to have so much experience to be in the seniors.
And then I was, expanding upon that, kind of like you were mentioning there. Now, how does that script flip now? Guys, teams are now, Pella's the team, one of the teams to beat.
Yep.
How does that kind of change in the way, I guess maybe not the way you operate, but kind of the mindset?
Yeah, I think we just have to keep being mature with our at-bats and play like the team that we are. We know we're good, and we just got to keep rolling.
What was it like last year to play in Riverfront Stadium? Well, I mean, that again, only 1% or so get to play in that, including high school. What was it like to be in such a professional venue like that?
It was amazing. I can't tell you how nice that field was, but it was crazy. And I just am so excited to get back there in front of all the fans and just have a good time playing the sport we love.
Yeah, no doubt about that here. Now, as this season goes on, again, it just seems like so much brought back for you guys. And that's from every standpoint pretty much here. And you got a lot of guys that really seem to have done this before, like yourself, and kind of mentally there already.
Yeah.
This seems like, last year it seemed like you guys towards the end of the season were a veteran-laden squad full of seniors. And now this year, as you get ready and go through, conference slate is still going to test you here. But how much does that in the end help, especially with the leadership you have? How much can you use that plus the conference to kind of take you further?
Yeah, I think just with the maturity standpoint, just being leaders. I think that just showing our younger guys, because after we're gone, there'll be a lot more younger guys still to come up, and I think we're just gonna keep maturing and make sure that we're not overconfident, but we know we're good.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And obviously, one of the things that I did want to ask here too is, as we get ready for the season ahead, you're playing in these spring leagues, but I know that you're itching for the season to start here. I mean, is there a divide? Is there a battle right now saying, it's okay to wait a little bit? I want to get there, because so many guys want to get there, and then they start 0 for 10.
Yeah.
But what's the battle like, or is there a battle right now for you at this point in April?
Yeah, I think that I'm obviously super excited, but I also just love playing with these guys. I think the competitiveness is there. And I think just being able to carry that over into the summer season is really important. Not being too giddy about anything, just taking good at bats. And
yeah.
All
right, and now a couple of questions here, more quick fire or rapid fire. But I gotta ask, we're out here, the beautiful venue that you can't have seeds on. For you, do you go seeds, you gum? Is there anything else to add in the mix?
I stick with gum. On these, when I can't have seeds, I'll have gum because I just need something in my mouth personally. But big seeds guy when we're on grass fields.
So now if you get the chance, expanding upon the food side, anything more consumable food, right, at this point, what's a go-to ballpark food for you?
Go-to ballpark food. I mean, I just remember after every game getting a hot dog. That's kind of it. And the banana. That was my thing.
I love
hot dog
it.
and banana.
I love the combination.
Yeah.
I got to start trying that here.
Yeah, it's good.
How much do you doctor up that hot dog?
I just do ketchup, mustard. That's it.
Ketchup, mustard?
I get some shame for the mustard, but I think it's good.
Oh, man, I think if you can combine it, too, it's a great mixture.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm not one or the other. I like them both.
Yeah, me too.
There you go. How experimental do you get with food in general?
I like to try different foods. I remember, going on trips and stuff, I just like to try different foods. I went on a cruise one time, had escargot, some duck. Yeah, I just like to kind of try it all.
Okay, haven't had duck before.
Yeah.
Got to try that. I did have in Seattle cricket on a stick.
Okay.
Is that a too far point for you?
I think that might be the line for me. I don't really do insects. But
there you go. I always saw those lollipops with the insect inside.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
I haven't been daring enough to try that yet. But we'll see. Now that I've had it, it's just crunchy is all we get.
Just crunchy.
But also, you get the chance. I think I know the answer here. Day game, night game, any venue.
Oh, I have to go night game. I love playing under the lights.
There you go.
And at our home field. That's the best.
There you go. And if you could choose, if we take out home field, where's the best place that you have played?
Take out home field. Let's see here. I mean, you got to go to the state game venue. I think that's the coolest ballpark I've played at. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And also, you get the chance here. You're a man of many trades. You can hit the ball, you can pitch the ball. But let's say you get the chance, bases loaded, you get the chance to knock in a run, or you get the chance to shut down somebody on the mound. Let's leave it there. Where do you go for first? Do you go with the bat? Do you go with the arm?
I think I go with the bat. I think yeah, I don't know. I'm going bat personally.
There you go. Now take that example and let's say home versus the best rival you have in the game.
Okay.
Where do you go? Home game, away game against your rival? Winning to win it all.
To win it all?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I like to piss off fans, so I'm gonna say away there.
Absolutely love that. That is amazing. Hey, it's something to be said when you can quiet them down.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
There you go. Well, Lake, hey, man, I've taken a bunch of your time, but thanks again for taking the time here. And, man, I can't wait to get Pella baseball back rocking there. You guys rocked it last year, and it'll be a good year this year.
It will.
Well, thanks again here. Thanks for taking the time. All right, guys, we will see you in just a bit.